Go on, get her in. Jess. Come on. Get in, son. And had an absolute scream. Ran back to my rod. My left hand rod's dropped back, and as I walked up to it, it's pulled up, pulled in tight. And now I'm into something. So fingers crossed. I'll get this in the net and show you in a second. But they've definitely moved in. Absolutely buzzing. Well, hey, what is going on, guys? It's Ben from the Parker Brothers, and welcome back to another fishing video. Today you join me actually in the water with the waders on. I've just finished spodding and I'm at B1 again. It's only a quick one. I'm here with a couple of good friends of mine and a couple of people that really have helped us out with the photography and a lot of the website background at Parker Baits, and that's Lee and his brother Luke. So and also runs a YouTube channel himself, and definitely worth a watch, guys, and that's the Caravan Carper. So what I'll do is I'll put that at the top of the screen now, guys. Like I said, it's only a quick one. I actually leave tomorrow and I'm going to be leaving probably around 4 o'clock, so that gives me not loads of time, but sort of just over 24 hours to obviously try and get something on the bank. So without further ado, guys, give us a thumbs up, make sure you comment down below, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos going forward, and hopefully I can bring you an absolute banger and get some rhinoceros pigs on the bank. I'll see you in a bit. So just a quick insight of exactly what I'm doing, guys. So I turned up late yesterday, set up in the pitch black, absolutely freezing, -2 last night it was, absolutely Baltic. And when I mean Baltic, I'm sitting there in my bivvy, freezing my nips off, to be honest with you. Not only that, I woke up this morning and the kettle has also got ice in as well, and I couldn't even take the lid off to make myself a coffee because it was iced on. But last night, very slow, to be brutally honest with you, and I didn't really sort of get too much indication that there was fish out there. A few liners when I initially put the rods out, but nothing come of it, to be brutally honest with you. So what I've done is today I've opted to put 2 zigs out, and on the left hand rod I've actually got a bottom bait with a generic sort of pop-up rig, if you like, with a little boom. I am fishing over bait, but it's quite a stodgy mix, if you like, and it will cloud up the water because it has got the sauce and the magic dusting that we do here at Parker Baits. So that pretty much is where I'm at and what I'm doing. Like I said, over to my left over here I've got like I say, Lee and his brother, they're doubling up on the peg and they're waiting for the gentleman up from that. I think it's 4, 5 and 6 the pegs we're going to be in. I'm in 4. Like I said, up from that it's 5 and then 6, so on. There's actually someone in 6 at the moment. I don't think the gentleman's leaving till about 12 o'clock. So like I said, that's where I'm at, that's what I'm doing, that's who's with me. But all we need to do now is actually catch some fish, and I think it has been quite hard, from what I'm honest, from what I've heard. And the reason why I say that, I spoke to the bailiff, I had a good chat with the bailiff yesterday, and he said it's only done a couple of fish over the weekend, and I think I've done 1 fish last night from what I've gathered. So yeah, there it is. And like I said, I don't want to waffle, guys. I want to sit back, lock onto the water. I've got this mist, this gnarly mist just come over the lake again, and the same thing occurred last night, to be brutally honest with you, but it's happening again. Absolutely making it very hard to eye up with that tree line, because it's almost making it invisible now, or you just can't see it. So I'm going to be struggling with that, but I've just topped up with bait. I'm happy with where my rods are, and all I can do now is like sit back, make a brew and warm these hands up. I'll see you in a bit. 12 o'clock, 18th of January, and it is absolutely freezing. It's like minuses now. I'm freezing. The mist is over the lake. I've just topped up with a little bit of bait, to be honest with you. But all zigs on all rods I went in. I think my theory is with zigs, I think, or I say theory, something I do like to, if I'm going to go for it, I go for it. I could put all 3 rods on zigs. If I'm going to fish on the bottom, I'll put all 3 rods on the bottom, and that's sort of how I do it. It's pointless doing half-hearted things. At least then you can then play about with depths of the zigs, etc., till you nail exactly where they are, and then obviously act upon it when you do get some kind of indication that they're out there and they're feeding at that depth. Although I am putting a lot of bottom mix in, so it is dropping, so I can flick onto the bottom tonight. But are they going to be at the bottom because it's that cold? Are they going to be mid-water? Probably. The fish that come out was on a 9-foot zig. It's a hard one. So I've got 1 on 8, 1 on 5 and 1 on 2. So physically can't do any more than what I'm doing. Like I say, I slowly trickle a bit of bait over the top every hour or so, and I have put a lot of the sauce in, of both sauces, because my idea behind that is it's a liquid food source, but what it does is it almost sort of gives that cloud effect in the water, and it lingers around there. So if there is fish up there lingering around, it should pull them over more in the vicinity of where my zigs are, as opposed to just here, there and everywhere. I haven't gone crazy with it. I'm only fishing a tiny little the smallest spawn you can buy, actually, and they're absolutely brilliant. I love them because you can whack them, you can get them out there, and also I don't think you can overdo it as well, because you're only putting a little cute little bit of bait in, just a small little handful. And I like to sort of spread it and then spread my 3 rods until again I can locate where they are and then move maybe to that rod or the other rods, or move them closer depending. So there it is. Like I said, that is me completely keeping in the loop with what's going on. I turned up yesterday, like you said, it was like pegs were free, and I opted to go in this peg. Even the point peg was free, to be honest, on B1 as well. And I put a bucket in there. I was like, oh, do I, don't I? Come back in here, saw a show. It was like, oh, I've got to go for where the show is. So this is why I'm in this peg I am now. Loads of coots out there, but then some people say on B1 again, the fish follow the coots, or the coots follow the fish, or whatever you want to say. And I know a couple of lads that come up here sort of swear by that. So we shall see, we shall see. I can sit on my hands now and try and keep warm, but like I said, it is absolutely Baltic. My feet are like ice blocks at the moment. I can't feel my toes at all. That's how cold I am, so I'm probably going to get them sort of wrap my legs round in my bed chair, warm up for the next couple of hours, but hopefully in between I nick a fish. And if I do, you'll be the first to know. So I'll see you in a bit. Well, I'm absolutely freezing still. I'm just trying to warm myself up. Just got some soup on the go there. It's come up to 1 o'clock now, and it's absolutely misty as misty out there at the moment. You can't even see the tree lines. I'm not going to bother trying to redo my rods yet, but I've topped up with a little bit of bait probably about half an hour ago. But time to wait. To 3 o'clock now, so I haven't been very active on the old video today. It's just been nice to finally meet the guys I've been liaising with for a very, very long time. And what a bunch of lads they are, brothers they are. Very reminds me of sort of me and my brother, really. Just 2 down-to-earth, real down-to-earth people. But anyway, I've just redone the rods. I've flicked to 2 back on bottom baits on generic setups on a nice tight spot, 2 rods, and then 1 rod on the other rod I'm fishing a 2-foot zig just off the spot, and I've baited quite tight on the 2 rods. So I'm literally going to leave it for that now. I'm not going to keep casting that as it now. I've been playing about today all day just trying to nick a bite, and it hasn't worked. So I'm going to literally leave the rods, let the bait do its thing tonight, sit on my hands, enjoy the social, and hopefully bag a carp in between. But for now, that was just a quick update, guys, and like I said, apologies for not being on the video all day, but hopefully I can nick one tonight and bring you some banging footage. The man himself's had his rod all of about an hour, if that, and he's in. So look at this, mate. The man who can. How long you had your rods out for? 35 minutes, showing us how it's done. Go on, bruv. Go on, get her in. Jess, come on, get in, son. Just the one, just off to the right a bit.
You should see him show then off the back.
Yeah. Right, wow, after putting that bait out, we were just dealing with Lee's fish and had an absolute screamer. Ran back to my rod, my left hand rod's dropped back, and as I've walked up to it, it's pulled up, pulled in tight, and now I'm into something. So fingers crossed, I'll get this in the net and show you in a second. But they've definitely moved in and absolutely buzzing, mate. Come on the carp. Seems to be coming towards me at the moment, to be honest with you. It really had a real good dive straight towards me, and now it's not feeling as big as it did, but it's coming in and it's being pretty good at the moment. Just hopefully it doesn't pull too much to the right, because I don't want it to go down and do me. B1 at it again. Winter form on point. I really do hope I can get this in. Wow, that is all 3 rods back out on the spot. Just took the time with that. Fish there just resting the sling. It hasn't been long. I've just topped up with a little bit of bait, and now to get the fish out and have a look. Right, let's do it. Wow, look at that. The first one for me, just over £24 and buzzing to be off the mark. Hopefully this is the start of many. Like I said, I've topped up already. Hopefully that entices a bite ASAP. But yeah, look at that, mate, what a beauty. Proper old thick thing. Lovely, coming out in its winter colours, beautiful. Show the other side. What a beauty, what a beautiful fish. Thank you very much, Mr. Mirror, and thank you very much, the new Parker Baits bait spray. Happy days. Wow, that's my view at the moment. It is now, the time is 10 to 5, coffee in hand, and waiting for a bite. There's fish definitely out there on the spot and watching them. They're nearer the top than they are the bottom by the looks of it out there. You can sort of see it. There's a gentleman spotting over to my right, but it's looking good. It makes me think, oh, should I left the zig on? But I'm all on the bottom now. Obviously where I had that fish on the bottom, quickly flicked them all onto the bottom. Topped up with a couple of spoms like I said earlier. Oh. No, I don't think he's in. I think he's playing with his alarms, but yeah. Fingers crossed. It screams off. And I've got a proper rhinoceros pig on the end. And come on, the OG fish and the OG fruit and nut. I'm fishing a combination today. I've mixed the two together and I've added some sweet corn in there as well. A bit of hemp and all. So, come on the carp. You having a laugh? Look at these, mate. So Luke just come up, his missus makes cakes. And look at these bad boys, mate. I've already had one. Shoved one in my mouth when I was spotting. Woo! Nice, some chocolate and biscuit and oh, lovely jubbly. That is one satisfied Ben. I think that's the best thing I've ever eaten in my life. All I need now is a carp Wow, cheers lads, that was absolutely unbelievable. I've nearly done all 4 bits. Right, wow, I just got back from the lads, had some dinner and that, sat there, had a chat, and back in the bivvy now, 7 o'clock. Again, sorry this video's been a bit bitty, but it's just been really nice to have a social and finally get to meet both of them, and it's been a good session so far. Nothing come of that sort of over this spot. I thought they're there. I saw them earlier, but it might have been a smaller pack of fish moving in. We've picked them up and then they've moved on again. I don't know, but hopefully they move back in, and maybe we can nick a couple in the night. It would be absolutely amazing, but it is absolutely freezing at the moment. I'm going to get some sleep soon, so I'm absolutely knackered. It's been a very, very long day, but it's yeah, definitely time to sit back now for the next hour or so. And I've been doing it on my last few vlogs, is just turning off the phone, enjoying being out on the bank and trying to improve my watercraft, and my nighttime watercraft, because it's a big one. You know, if you can get that right, it can put bigger fish on the bank. Trying to lock onto the water, turning off the lights and getting your eyes to adjust and just keep watching the water, and you do start to see signs after a long time. But yeah, I'm still trying to master that at the moment, and it's something that I'm going to be working on over the duration of this year, because it's something I need to improve on, definitely. And I guess that's why we go fishing. So I'm going to leave it in that, and I will catch up with you hopefully with a fish. I'll see you in a bit. Well, morning guys, it is now 8:30, and to be honest with you, it didn't happen last night. I had a few liners in that, and it just didn't happen. I think the fish moved off from a spot. It's funny because we've both sort of been talking. There's 2 guys over the other side. They're working in the day and they're coming back in the evening, but just before they come back in the evening yesterday, I think it definitely pushed the fish over. They start putting their rods in, obviously throughout the day there's no line, no pressure in the water. They sort of push towards that way. They come back, start swimming, you can almost see them move over. I didn't mention that in the video yesterday, but that's clear, that's definitely happening. And if I'm honest, I think the fish have moved that way again, or moved in the bay. There's nobody in that, and what I should be doing is going over there and chasing them. But today I've got a lot on today, and this is a massive reason for the social. What I didn't mention yesterday, we're actually sort of got Parker Baits photo shoots. There's a few different bits, some product shots I need to get with Lee today. Like I said, the gentleman I'm up here with, the caravan carper, that is the plan of action today, so I need to get that sorted. We've got loads of product shots, the bait spray, some boilies shots, some you know, some spodding shots, just generic shots for our Instagram, Facebooks, etc. And if you aren't following us on social media, guys, I'll put them up at the top of the screen now. You can go and check them out, and if you haven't already, go and smash the subscribe button, or smash the follow button should I say, and smash the like button on Facebook. So that is the plan of action today. Like I said, a little bit disappointed, but you need to be proactive on here. What I should have done last night is probably kept, well, I'm travelling quite light anyway, just packed my gear up, moved on them, and then sort of seek the rewards after that. But that was far from the case. Like I said, it was a bit of a social. We had some nice food last night, a proper catch up with the lads, and it was really, really nice. And sometimes you've got to sort of weigh up your options. What you're going to do, Ben? Are you here to catch fish, or are you here to have a social? And last night it was the social side of things. So like I said, it's the first time meeting both of them, and it was a pleasure to have a proper chat. It really was. But I'm not going to waffle, guys, because we've got a busy day today. I'm going to get what video I can, and if I do nick any fish in between now and then, I'll let you know. I'm going to top up with a bit of bait in a second, but yeah, that's the plan for now, and where I'm at the moment. I've got to about 3 o'clock today, so that is, like I said, 8:30 now, 3 o'clock today, so it gives me a good few hours to try and nick a bite. I'll see you in a bit. Right, Lee's just gone up, we're shooting at the moment. It's carnage in the swim. I've got Parker Baits products absolutely everywhere at the moment. Don't worry, I'm going to give it a good clean before I leave, but yeah, Parker Baits galore. What is going on, guys? It's Ben from the Parker Brothers, and welcome back to another little video. Today I'm going to touch on the Parker Baits 10mm, and this is the OG fruit and nut. Absolute game changer all year round, and particularly in the winter months. If you're looking for a business that puts love and passion into what they do, and it's a family run business, then Parker Baits is definitely the choice for you. Well, it's been an absolute mad 3-4 hours, to be honest. We've been non-stop with videoing, getting product shots, getting little intimate videos for Instagram, etc., for the Parker Baits Instagram. It's been mad. Again, guys, the reason why I picked up the camera now is to apologise again, because obviously I haven't been very active on the camera, and this vlog is probably the most bittiest vlog I've done in a long time. But I physically can't do everything, but it was very, very nice to get that done. And see Lee work his magic. The bloke is an absolute god when it comes to videography, camera work, and definitely something when we do our Parker Baits open day at Parker Baits HQ. I would love him to come down and give everybody an insight on just photography as a general, the basics, whether that be night shots, settings you need to put your camera into, basic stuff that makes all the difference. And like I said, that will be at our Parker Baits open day at Parker Baits HQ. But what I'm going to do is, guys, I've got about 3 hours left now. It's 12 o'clock on the nose, and hopefully I can nick one. I topped up with bait. I'm not going to reel my rods in. I know they're out on the money. I know they're on the spots. I just need to wait for them fish to move over. But like I said, and I say it again, guys, apologies for it being quite a bitty vlog, but I've got 3 hours to do some damage and hopefully pick up a fish. I'll keep in the loop between now and then, but I'll definitely let you know before I go. I'll see you in a bit, guys. All the bivvies down, just a big bag there, net, rods, and a mat behind me. Wouldn't it be lovely? Lovely to nick one before I go. Time's ticking now, but that wind is still beasting down this end, and oh, do I wish I was staying tonight. God, come on the carp. Rods on the floor. I'm going to pack them up. And I'm going to pack them up in a second. So there it is. That was my session, on my quick session here. A couple of nights in up Linear on B1. Not as proactive as I would like to be, if I'm brutally honest, but nevertheless happy to be on the bank and really happy to nick one, and a 20 at that as well. So hopefully you've liked this video, guys. If you have, give us a thumbs up, make sure you comment down below, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos going forward, and hopefully I've brung you a banger. And I'll see you same time Sunday next week, 7:30. All the best, guys. Take care.